Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Shikamaru Nara from Naruto. Now, let's get this out of the way. This figure has some problems. There are genuine manufacturing problems across the entire line where a majority of the faces were just completely screwed up. In person, some of these faces aren't so bad, but there is one that is absolutely unforgivable. And they really need to address this situation. By the time this video comes out, hopefully it has been addressed. But I am recording this as of March 8th, so nothing's been said yet. Yeah, it's not good. They need to recall it, refund it, need to reissue it, do something, because it's kind of a joke. I am going to hang on to this one because it might be rare at some point, and I do kind of like the idea of having like this derpy little rare boy. Yeah, it is not good. The other thing is, it's the first time I've encountered it from the Naruto line. There is some actual genuine awful QC, and I don't know if it's because certain parts of this figure have sort of been reused from others, and it was just not fun dealing with that stuff. But we will be getting into it. So, taken out of the box here is Shikamaru, and in general the accessory set is quite good. So we get 5 faces, several jutsu hands, as well as the shadow effect. We get a lighter as well as Asuma's knife and extra little pockets that swap out like the S.H.Figuarts Sanji has, so you can do hands in the pockets sort of poses to make Shikamaru just sort of look like a chill guy. Now the problem is the actual manufacturing of those faces. They're just not the best. It's hard to capture Shikamaru's look in a figure, I do get that, but you can't argue some of these faces, honestly. But taken out of the box and put on a display, he generally looks pretty good. The base face he comes with out of the box is fine. It's not great, but it's just fine. And one of his other faces is pretty good. But all of the other details on the figure look nice. The small painted details work quite well. And for the most part, it reads as Shikamaru. Generally, he is using the same sort of body that the Kakashi uses, just shrunk down a little bit. And in general, that's fine for Naruto figures because there's a lot of reuse between the line anyway, but it's already a really, really good standard, so you get a really solid figure out of it. In terms of posability, he's got a ball joint at the head and neck, which allows for some good range of motion. His ponytail is also on a ball joint, so it can swivel around a little bit too. The collar piece is on a ball joint. I didn't record this part, but it's very easy to pop off and leaves some ugly gaps. I do not like it. Here's one of the other problems. His left arm pops off all the time. I just need to touch it and it pops off. It feels solid when I plug it in, but then it just pops off. And it's only the left arm, and it really, really sucks. Anyway, he's got a swivel at the upper arm, bend at the elbow, and hinge at the wrist. There is a butterfly, but it's a little bit hard to get the most out of. There is a ball joint in the chest and lower waist, which allows for pretty good range of motion. The little bottom part is a floating piece, and his little ninja tool satchel can move around. You can kick forward and back that far, do the splits that far, which is fantastic. Swivel at the thigh, double bend at the knee, pivot and rotation at the feet, and bend at the toe. And here's where the other QC thing is. One of the feet just pops off. I thought I broke it. No, it just pops off. It doesn't like bending around, and it kind of sucks. So general posability is fine and pretty much the standard with the rest of the Naruto line, but I don't know if like there's a bit of mold degradation going on or something, or I just got a faulty copy. But man, having like loose parts that pop off all the time is not fun to deal with, especially with a figure that's already disappointing with the faces. It just kind of sucks. But now let's get into the faces. So Shikamaru comes with a neutral-ish face out of the box, and it looks pretty okay, especially depending on how you angle the head. It does read fairly closely to Shikamaru. There is something just a little bit off about it, but it's fine. His eyes looking to the side face also looks quite good, especially when you have him looking to the side. I think that reads the most like Shikamaru. There's just something about it. He's got an eyes closed smiling face, and I feel like the eyes are misprinted here and the expression just looks wrong. He's got an one eye open, one eye closed face with a smirk. Don't really like this one. I don't think it's really misprinted, but it just does not look good. And of course, he's got the sort of serious, angry, derpy face. I don't really know what they were trying to achieve with this one, but it's meant to be used for his action poses according to the promo images. And it just looks awful. It's not even just like the eyes are misplaced in terms of the printing. It's just like the pupils are wrong. It just looks like the wrong shape. The expression is wonky. The eyebrows are weird. Like, it doesn't feel like it was misaligned. It feels like there was just genuinely something wrong. It just didn't, none of it came out right. And it's just absolutely bizarre. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how it was let out of the factory, honestly. And Tamashii really do need to address this. But with all of that, you can get him into some pretty okay poses. Like, the actual posability is fine and he can do dynamic range, but the faces do bring it down quite a bit. But thankfully the two Jitsu hands that he has do look nice. It just pairs awkwardly with his faces. I do like how they did the Shadowbind Jitsu as like an acrylic that you just put down on the ground and put Shikamaru on it. Makes a lot of sense, and it is a nice way to put an effect part in sort of at a budget, and I think it was a nice little addition. For his swappable pockets, how it said it works like Sanji's, there is something a little bit annoying about these, and it's that the ball joint doesn't really fit that well into his pocket, so you just sort of need to fake that the hands are in there, or use his other hand that is designed to pop a finger into the pocket to make it look like he's chill. But it's just kind of weird. Like, I feel like you could have achieved the same thing slightly differently, but I get what they were going for, but you need to look at it at a specific angle, otherwise it just looks wrong. I do also like that for Asuma's knife, you split the hand in half, sort of like what they did with the Chainsaw Man figures, and you put it in and it looks really cool. He does also have kunai holding hands, but he does not come with a kunai. And I like the idea that other figures are coming with kunai holding hands, but they should also come with kunais. I feel like that should be the standard for all Naruto figures, that they should come with kunai holding hands and kunai, just as like the base standard. It's like how Dragon Ball figures always have like the Kamehameha pose hands or the energy effect blast hands, like the flat hands. They always have those, even if the character's not super well known for that, because they always need to have like action hands. And so I feel like similar things should happen with the Naruto line, always have kunai hands and always have the kunai. And he also comes with the lighter, and it looks pretty good. It slots right into one of his hands just fine, but I couldn't really think of any poses to do, so I just looked up a rough one, and it was already at a point where I was meant to use one of the pockets, but I didn't want to swap it out again, so I just had his hand just by his side. It looks fine. I'm so unmotivated to play with this figure. It's incredible. Just the bad faces and the poor QC just ruined it for me. In general, it's a fine figure. If you don't have the QC, it's still okay, but with those faces alone, I cannot recommend it to someone. Just like wait for a reissue or something, because you shouldn't be paying the amount you are for this poor quality. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I think my thoughts are pretty clear on this figure. It's probably the first bust from the Naruto line since it sort of made its big triumphant comeback with the Naruto 3.0, and that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time.